$36. The DVD, I think, was 16 or 14. That was the most expensive.
And that was at the Presidio. I love that place.
Yeah.
That's how it's done. You can rent it out. It's all to yourself. You don't have to have anybody else there. And then you can share it as much as you want.
Yeah. Did you know they never shot the doctor?
Which doctor?
When Fannon's troops and everything were killed, the doctor that was taking care of everybody, all the wounded, they never shot him. And he went on to write a whole novel about everything that happened out there.
Oh, so that's how people know, right?
Yep.
By the way, me and Josie really seriously heard a woman screaming in that direction. So let's see if we hear that again. I had to tell Josie, Josie, shh, do you hear that? And then she heard it. It was a woman not screaming for her life, but a woman screaming out of fear or something. Can you do that scream again? But it sounded distant.
Yeah, like I was saying, I heard the harmony of people talking like they were at a picnic or something, but it was distant. It's like, just like barely on the wind. But it came from between the house and the shed, and I was like, okay. And then did it a second time, and I was like, okay, now. It didn't sound like any modern kind of noise or people. And I was like, cool.
Is that rocking by itself?
Nothing's moving.
Maybe it was my eyes playing on me in the dark.
Yeah.
Can you make it rock again if it was? I swear it's moving. Is it not moving? But very imperceptibly.
I'm looking at this, and this isn't moving. So, but when the wind blows, yeah, see, it's not moving at all. I keep thinking it's like the moon in the trees makes a shadow through it or something.
Maybe, yeah. Mr. Gates, are you out here? You like to be outside the house staring in. You want to come by and say hi to us? Or say something in my phone, my EVP session? I still have to post your interview, too.
Now, is that going to be on the website or on the YouTube?
My YouTube mainly.
Okay.
It's been a while. I used to post the actual YouTube videos as posts on Spectre, but then I just let it go. But I have to be better at it. I have to put it back in. Which, by the way, it looks like we're over 1,000 subscribers there. Like out of the blue. Like it seems like people are discovering it, which is great.
Just gotta start adding to it.
You should ask Virginia if you could be an admin, because then you can add as well, whatever you find, or anything in general. I mean, ghost related is yours. You can post on there. Do you watch the Ghost Adventure show?
Ghost Adventures?
Yeah.
I used to. The last 2 seasons I didn't, because last year all they did was like repeats of the things they already did. They were just talking about the different places they went and stuff. Mm. And like they were just they were putting on an episode, and then they were just talking about the episode. Gotcha. It's like, all right, well, we've already seen the episode. You guys just talking about the episode doesn't do nothing for me.
I stopped watching when they moved to that premium subscription.
Yeah, everybody's doing that. That and what's it called? Patreon.
Because you have to pay more
Yeah.
for the same thing. It didn't make
And
sense.
YouTube is really screwing everybody over.
Jeez. Yeah.
They're demonetizing you for all kinds of crazy stuff that's not normal. It's like this one poor guy, him and his wife in Hawaii. They both film and photograph the exact same thing, but if she puts it on hers, they don't mess with it. But if he puts it on his, they take it down.
Why?
Like, a woman swimming in a one-piece bathing suit, but she's got a big butt, so it creeps up into her butt.
Oh, YouTube has censorship, yeah.
When she's filming when she puts it on there, it's the same thing. He's videotaping it and taking photos, because she's kind of like a swimwear model or whatever too.
Yeah.
So he takes the pictures and the videos. He'll put it on his, and mark it as pornographic or whatever. She puts it on hers, and they don't touch her.
It's crazy.
Just because she's a woman and he's a dude. But he tends to say some stupid shit too every now and then. And I'm like, okay, dumbass, that's half the reason right there. Like, he's making jokes, but they're kind of dirty jokes. And it's like, the joking isn't what's getting them taken off. It's what he's showing and how he's saying the joke. And, with everything being run by those bots, the bots just look for certain things and gone.
It's very strict.
And you can't appeal. You can try to appeal, but they make it so hard to appeal anything, and then they don't tell you why your shit was taken down. They don't say what part of it or what they can do to fix it. You got to more or less be a lawyer on every legal thing and term they got going on.
It's crazy.
It's like they got a million different words you can't say. Like, you can't say murdered or killed or anything like that. You have to say unalived.
Right?
It's like, unalived, really?
Shit. Right there on the chair, there was a very quick super flash. I'm gonna
From the light behind it, or
like a very faint wisp of light that went up, that shot up right from the chair.
I got you.
Next car that passes, because it was conveniently right by the car passing. I'm gonna see if it does it again.
Oh, here, before you do that, look at my car. Can you see how the light is constantly changing on the car?
Yes, I saw that too from before. It might be the trees.
That's all I can think
The
of.
trees swaying and the leaves in front of the light causing it to make those distortions. Wow, now there's no car passing.
That'd be one.
Speaking of Ghost Adventures, have you ever been to the Zach Baggins Haunted Museum?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a great place. I love it there.
No, I don't even know where it's at.
Las Vegas.
No, okay.
He has the world's most haunted museum. It has so many artifacts to see. So many artifacts to see that you're going to be going more than once to try to catch it all again. But if you do go, I recommend doing the daytime tour and then doing what's called the flashlight tour, where you have the whole museum to yourself, kind of like right now, us in the Pioneer Saloon, walking about. You have the whole museum to yourself, well, with others, but you can move at your leisure, watch anything, see anything, doesn't matter. But if you, they also had the basement open, which is not available on the regular tour.
Cool.
The basement is super haunted because there was apparently somebody doing
Cult stuff.
occult stuff, yeah, witchcraft, Satanism, symbol of the devil, and so on, and a name of an entity that I'm not going to say out loud because that's a bad one. You don't want to say it. But they have a statue of him there inside the basement, and so I went down there by myself. Nobody wanted to go from the group I was in, so I went down there by myself, and I was there at the most haunted place in all of the United States, at the most haunted area within that place, staring face to face with that entity that I'm not going to say the name. And wow, it was quite an experience. Nothing bad happened, but there was still, that's like the Mount Everest of climbing things right there.
Okay, you heard that, right?
Heard what?
Like someone just stepped up on the porch.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
right behind me.
Here's a car. Let's see. Oh, I guess maybe it depends on
Going the wrong way.
which direction, yeah. Is it from behind you? Like there was.
Oh yeah,
was noise?
stepped on the porch. I mean, I could hear it.
Who is that? You, Mr. Gates? Do you like our conversation?
Is there anyone here that can make their presence known to us?
Maybe like a minute of silence. Want to try that?
Sure.
Let me put my watch. And go. When that car passed by, that was a good test. There was no flash.
No, someone's playing with the light switches or something in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which floor, first or second?
All the lights behind this, through the trees right here.
Yeah.
In that front room. I don't know if the girls are. I don't see anybody moving in there, but all the lights went off and came back on.
We can ask them. Ask if anybody switched the lights on.
Because I know exactly where the switch is, and it's right by the front door.
Yeah.
And there's nobody walking through the area, and then the light went off and come on. I was like, what?
Right there at the Munzer house too. Next time we walk up, look at the front door. The little boy is supposed to also stand there in front of the door.
I've walked up to the door twice already.
Did you see anything? Feel anything?
Mm-mm. Can't get through that door. If you go around the other side and try and unlock it, you can't unlock it.
His footsteps have been found there on the wooden patio, whatever that is.
Did y'all bring a bunch of food out here or something?
That's Josie's.
It wasn't out here before.
It was, yeah.
Well, no, her cigarette pack was here, and my soda was here, and when I came down here and went up to the house, that's all that was here. All I left was a cigarette pack.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Josie said she was leaving it here for later on.
Oh, okay.
And then I moved the stuff together. What was that?
It's just tree noises or whatever.
Don't be shy. You can say hello. Is that you?
Yeah. Just trying to see if the hogs came back out.
Where is that screaming lady? She literally screamed at least 3.
Could it have been a cat? Because more than likely, them 2 cats are getting it on.
This definitely sounded like a woman screaming.
Probably. There's that dog again.
Alright, what is it? 12:05, maybe like 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, Mr. Gates. You can walk up on us here. Make a noise inside. Tap the window.
Anyone can.
What was that?
That was me. I picked my foot up. I said, yeah.
Oh, okay. This is your chance. Final chance, maybe? You probably won't be out here again. There's one road near Huntsville, Texas, that you could not pay me any amount of money to travel down it. That was me. There's supposed to be a road there near a graveyard. Earlier, someone was mentioning a story, right? Was it Virginia? About a graveyard, a cemetery that is super haunted? Well, there's one stretch of road down there. What's it called? Hunter's Road? Something like that. Where if you drive down that road, you will absolutely have a demon follow you home.
Yeah, don't need that.
That's the way the story goes. Unless you are fully protected and know what to do as far as keeping them off, this road is supposed to be so bad that if you drive down it, then it will follow you home. And nope, I'm not doing that.
Oh, I saw an episode with that. I saw that on TV.
Near Huntsville?
Yeah, they had a show on there or on YouTube. They had a show on YouTube about that.
Wow.
It's
Did they drive down that road?
I don't know if these people were walking or driving. I think they were walking.
That's wow. That's even crazier.
And they see the demon, and the demon will follow you, and it's kind of either bluish or purplish colored, and it tends to have horns.
No, thank you. No.
Yeah. Because I have a friend of mine, her ex-husband's, her ex-father-in-law lives inside of Sam Houston National Forest, and there's only like very few parts of there that had anything populated.
Smell smoke. Oh, it's probably them.
Yeah.
Sorry, Josie.
Probably poofing. I came out of the bathroom and I smelled fire so bad, and I was like, all right, she couldn't have done that with a lighter. That smelled like actual wood fire. And I was like, is something burning? She was out there smoking for sure, but I was like, I know she doesn't have wooden matches.
You were saying that
Oh yeah,
by the forest.
They live in the forest, actually in the national forest, and there's a whole community around. There's 2 little lakes there, and there's 2 small little housing communities, very small. It'd be like 10 times bigger than this because of the lake, but there's like just a thin layer of houses halfway around the lake, and that's it. And then there's a smaller lake beside it that has like maybe 10 more houses. But man, some strange shit happens out there.
In that road?
Out there in the woods.
What happens?
Oh, they have all kinds of shit. They have shit slapping the house, shit that you can hear walking on the other side of the driveway but you can't see.
Oh, hell no.
On the other side of the lake from them, it's only like not even 1/3 of houses, around 1/3 of it.
Yeah.
But you can like see over to the other side, and you can always see shit walking through the trees.
Hell no.
I'm like, man, I've never spent the night out there, but I'm like, man, I'd love to stay out here for a couple of days. And they like, they'll stay out there into the evening and shit, but he doesn't get drunk outside and stay outside anymore.